Hi, Dr. Bregman. How are you doing today?
Good, Linda. How are you?
I'm doing really, really well. Really hanging in there and trying to find the positive things from life, which is what you've been teaching me.
Oh, good.
Anyway, I've got a great letter. It's college time, and there's a lot of worried parents out there. So we have a letter from Karen. She lives in Kentucky, and she says, "Dear Dr. Bregman, just dropped my daughter off to college, and she spent the whole summer isolating and being careful. Only when I dropped her off on a huge campus, it was teeming with students without masks. Is there anything she can do to stay safe?" It's funny because this week I came back from seeing my daughter, and she lives in a college town, and I noticed the same thing. A lot of energetic, excited kids to be finally out of isolation among their own kind. But a lot of them weren't wearing masks. And I thought, oh my, what's going to become of this? What are your thoughts?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is kids are kids. And if we all remember when we were kids and we didn't do such thoughtful things all the time, we got together with our friends because it was so important to us. And we did all kinds of experiences. Our hormones were raging. We're having a great time. And it's a great time of life. And then all of a sudden now, because of the virus, we're told you can't be near anybody. You have to wear a mask and you have to be a conformist. So a lot of the kids have this cognitive dissonance. They want to be with their friends, but they think it's bad. And people like this young lady who has some anxiety issues, she's going to have such a hard time with this. She is going to be really in trouble. Mom really needs to be talking to her, not just through emails, but really talking to her, because it's going to affect her tremendously.
But also, I think if she wears a mask, that should protect her, right?
Well, obviously, what we know about transmission, and we're learning more every day, is, the spray from people have virus around, so she wouldn't, be contaminated. So she should practice the things that she knows that makes her feel safe. Even though it may make her stand out a little, I think a lot of the kids would respect that.
Well, let's get back to talking about rebellion, which you've done a short segment about. And I guess we assume that college kids that are, anywhere from, high school age all the way through college, tend to present rebellious ways. Not all of them, of course, and some more than others. But there's a scientific reason for that, isn't there?
Absolutely. I think if we really understand development and what developmental stage this is for the kids, they're trying to find their identity. They're trying to break away from their families. And it's a natural process, and it's a very difficult process. And a lot of kids are away from home for the first time, and they're exposed to all kinds of things. And during this time, the hormones are raging, and the dopamine is out of control, which is the reward center. So the reward center is into instant gratification, not long-term goals, the way the parents are trying to teach the kids. So the parents could be a little upset that the kids are involved in all these short-term instant gratification, but that's what it's all about. That's how we learn how to be responsible adults.
Well, all I can say to the college kids out there is study hard, have fun, but wear a mask, right?
I totally agree. And I think, I don't understand why, the kids in a lot of the situations that we're seeing on TV too are being irresponsible and not wearing masks. And I think us getting angry isn't going to really work, but understanding where they're at could work, and maybe communicating with them on their level might help.
All good advice. Well, thank you, Dr. Bregman. We'll see how this goes, right?
Yeah, well, it's like a work in progress, and it's a difficult time. So
hope everyone stays safe, and you too.
You too. You too. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Don't suffer alone. At BregmanMD, we can help with our years of online therapy experience. Just give us a call or contact us online.